Good morning everyone. I'm on another hike this morning, up early, and I'm outside the Basel Bad Bahnhof train station, situated in Basel in Switzerland. This train station is actually operated by the German railway system, Deutsche Bahn, because most of the trains that go here, a lot of them head north into the small regional towns of South Germany. So even though the train station is in Switzerland, on Swiss territory, it's operated by the German railway system. So that should tell you where I'm going today. I'm going to the town of Schaffhausen in North Switzerland, but it straddles the German border. It's the best way to get there. Okay, so Basel Bahnhof to destination Schaffhausen. Okay, so the underpass is considered to be part of Germany, but the main station is run by the Swiss, the shops and everything, but the actual train station is run by the Germans. So this underpass is considered part of Deutschland. Of course the train is late, we're in Germany, go figure. So I'm in the town of Schaffhausen, and I'm going to be climbing the Canton peak of Schaffhausen, which is the Hagen, which is over 900 meters high. So nearly 9 o'clock, so there's not too many up at this time. Be a city state in the Middle Ages, and then the Habsburgs took it over. Habsburgs, of course, were one of the most prominent royal houses of Europe. The Habsburgs took it over, but the city managed to buy its independence, which is very interesting, from the Habsburgs in 1418. Eventually it became a full member of the Swiss Confederation in 1501. It's the northernmost point of Switzerland. It's a medieval town. Originated mainly because of the Rhine-fall that's nearby, the waterfall, and a settlement built up around it. It's German speaking, and it has about 36,000 people in the town, so it's a large enough town really. Located on the banks of the Rhine. Okay, so Schaffhausen is on the banks of the Rhine, and like everywhere in Switzerland there's a big power station down there, hydropower. Seems every little town and city has one. Take advantage, or why not? There's one thing that people don't know about Schaffhausen is that it was actually very heavily bombed by the Americans in the World War. Well, the Americans said it was bad weather to blame, but they accidentally bombed Schaffhausen thinking it was Germany. They dropped 60 tons bombs in the town, so you can imagine the damage that would have done. 40 civilians were killed.
Gegen 11 Uhr morgens warfen amerikanische Bomberstaffeln Brand- und Sprengbomben auf Schaffhausen ab.
Swiss asked the Americans to pay $4 million in compensation, and it changed the outlook of the Swiss during the World War, because before that they didn't really bother with infringements into their airspace, but after that people were very upset, of course, because it wasn't the first time the Americans made a mistake like that. They bombed other little towns as well. So after that, the Swiss decided to get tough with the Americans and the Germans that ventured into their airspace, and they shot down American bombers and German bombers. They weren't afraid to take them on within their own airspace. So you know, it was enough to piss Hitler off. He was saying, why are we wasting German bombers flying over Switzerland? And it was enough to annoy the Americans, because, you know, they kept getting lost, the silly fuckers. I mean, they bombed a few towns in Switzerland. So yes, the Swiss take their neutrality very seriously, which I really respect, because you look at Ireland and, you know, the British always taking the piss out of Rockall. The Russians flying into our airspace, the French and Spanish fishing taking all our fish. It doesn't seem Ireland gives a shit about its neutrality. We used to on the De Valera, when he protected the ports, and Churchill wanted to take them over, but we don't have that balls anymore. But sure, we've a gay Indian as leader, so what can we say? Okay, so there's my journey today. Schaffhausen, Meras. First stop is Meereshausen, the Hagen, and there's a viewing tower in the Hagen term. So that's my trip today. It's a 4-hour trip, but I think it can be quicker than that. So I'm going to Schaffhausen, Meereshausen, the Hagen turn, and then back to Meereshausen, and then I get the bus back to Schaffhausen. Well, I'm walking initially from Schaffhausen to Meereshausen. So the first part, an hour and 38 minutes to Meereshausen. Okay, so it's 9:41, time to get going. Okay, still walking out of town, but Google says follow the road that direction, but this route here that I'm coming up to looks a bit more interesting. Climb up these steps right to the top. You can see it seems to be going in the same direction anyway, so I will try it. There's a lot of steps. Okay, the steps are steep enough. God, it's warm. You know, my big jacket on. The reason I'm doing the Hagen today and not, as I said last time, I was going to try a 2001 because the weather forecast for today was meant to be awful. Wind, thunder and lightning, and there's snow on the top of some of the mountains in the Alps. So that's why I said I'll do a small one today, the Hagen. If it rains, no big deal. If it's windy, no big deal. Thunder and lightning, no big deal. But the weather looks pretty good so far. Bloody weather forecasters. Fuck it. Oh jeez, this is pretty hard start. Just one thing to say about getting to Schaffhausen. As I said, you can get the Basel Bad, which I did today. It's an hour from Basel to Schaffhausen, or you can go from Basel SBB to Swiss train station in Basel, which is an hour and 30 minutes, but you go via Zurich, so you go down a bit. So the Basel Bad one is just, it's more direct. It cuts across via the German border, so it actually goes into Germany and goes over the top of Switzerland and back down into Schaffhausen. There's only one problem with that. German trains are absolutely shit. Now I can go that way, I can go this way. Oh, I don't know, I'll go this way maybe. Try and keep to the same path, direction. Yes, the German trains, they're dirty, they're late, they're much older than the Swiss ones, and my god, bad service in the train station. There was no one there now to send me a ticket. I had to get it via the machine, but generally if you're buying tickets out, they're so fucking grumpy, you know. And also the train today was really fast. It wasn't smooth. Like I wouldn't fancy bringing my kids on it. They'd be pretty sick after it. So yeah, I'm so used to the luxury of a Swiss train. That's probably why. I mean, really, Swiss trains, they're just effortless in the way they move, you know, very smooth. So I'm kind of spoilt. But also, I've heard, or I think I read somewhere, that the Germans expect the Swiss to chip in and pay, I don't know, 50-50 or maybe more to look after parts of the railway line that goes to Schaffhausen, and the Swiss declined or something. So I've heard that in protest the Germans have purposely run shitty service to Schaffhausen from Basel Bad. I don't know if that's true or not, but it is very bad service. I mean, usually the return leg is awful, it's packed. Most people are coming back from Schaffhausen to Basel direction, and that's when it's really bad. So we'll see later on today. You know, I don't know where this is bringing me. I took a detour off the Google Maps, so I hope I'm not getting lost already in what shouldn't be a difficult day. But sure, why not make it a little bit more exciting, eh? By getting lost within a bloody hour. Okay. Must come out somewhere, this. Just following this path. There's a little town there. So I think I'm going to take off my jacket. it's really warm. Yeah, let's see where we get out of. Hopefully it's a road. Rude. It's better than walking beside the road anyway. That's far too noisy. It's not enjoyable. Okay, I'm going to check my maps. See where I am. I was on the road for a bit, but now I'm back on a trail. That's great. There's usually a trail near the road anyway. I mean, Google Maps would really pick those up. It's a slight drizzle now, so this would be a nice walk if it's the whole way like this through the fields. Look at that, lovely. Yeah, it's much better than right beside the road. Yeah, that's nice. So an hour and 8 minutes now till my next stop. Okay. Just before I forget, quiz question, and I'll give you the answer at the end of the video. Former Italian player, played with Chelsea, but he was born and raised in the town of Schaffhausen. Any ideas? He was a pretty decent player. Retired now. Okay. It's like a shooting range over there. It is. Yeah. As long as I'm not firing off guns today. But the Swiss don't generally miss. They're pretty good shots, so I'm okay. Look at this, the rain. What's the clouds like? Yeah, it might be like this now for the rest of the day. So they were probably right. Bloody weather forecasters. Yeah, well, this is going to be better than climbing one of the mountains in the Alps where there's snow at the top, and the weather conditions could be very different up in the mountain. Up there it could be very windy. I don't want to get blown off a mountain, so that's why I decided for today's one. Nice and cinching off. I think it's 910 meters or something. So and all the puppies. This is the new normal. This is called summer weather now. Piss and rain. We get a good day once every 2 weeks or something, is it? Jesus. Back out on the road again. So it's Maris Hausertal. That's the first one. First stop. I have a few stops. There's not many stops today. So yeah, it's still drizzling, but at least it's only drizzle, not too heavy at the moment. If I can get up to the top without going completely bananas the weather, I'd be happy. Okay, so this looks more like it now. I was on the main road for a bit, just 10 minutes. I hate being on the main road, of course, but that's just the way the Google Maps work out for me sometimes. I'm sure the trail probably went the whole way through that forest, but I'm here to climb the peak, and that's what I'm here to do. So this looks more like it now, so I'll say it'll be like this for the rest of the walk to the town, first stop. Okay, so I'll hopefully be in the town by 11:30, and then it shouldn't take me less than an hour to get to the peak then after that. So if I get everything wrapped up by 12:30, I'd be happy. Okay. You can see Stuttgart 150 kilometers, Freiburg 90 km. I don't know the other two places, but it seems that this path straddles the motorway, so to the town I'm going, so that's fine. I shouldn't get lost then. So about 45 minutes on this path, and I'll be in my first stop. It's nice. Yeah, still hiking on this path. It's quite boring actually. It's just like this, on and on and on and on. And I'm going pretty fast. It's 20 minutes to the town. Schaffhausen. So you see the church over there. It's past the church to get to the peak. Not too far away. I found a crossing. Okay. Good. Wasn't that far away. Whew. Now we're walking into this little town, and it's meant to be very straightforward from here. Just past the church, and it's signposted to the top. So go to the Hagen, the highest point in Schaffhausen. Oh man, nothing like cow manure to welcome you to the town. Jesus Christ, the smell of it. So obviously this is a farming town. Not a sinner up. Look at all the smell. Okay. Should be somewhere up there now. Oh, there's the church over there. See its steeple. Okay, that's straightforward then. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Nice little town, very quiet. Right, that's the church. I'm taking a break here just under the church. So I've just had a chicken roll and a can of cider, and from here it is 1 hour 18 minutes walk to the Hagen. And it's 11:45, so I'll be going now soon. So we'll say 12, 1, half 1. Okay, 2 hours to get up and back down again. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this little town. Doesn't look to be a bus or anything. So it means I'll have to retrace my steps, which would be an hour and a bit. Oh no. Anyway, I shouldn't have really took that break, but fuck it. Okay, let's get going. Okay, so past the church now. I think it could be one of these. There's no name on it, direction or anything on it. But people said past the church, so it looks like it's right on Google Maps. So let's try this. So 1 hour and 18 minutes to the top. That was actually a bit more than I expected. I didn't think it'd be that long. But anyway, 1 hour and 18. Okay, turn left up here. Yeah, I can see a marker. Okay, there's the back of the church. This is funny, look. Cows are grazing. And you walk through their field. Just go up there. I guess it's that way. Yeah. Okay, it is, yeah, look. Anyway, it's great the farmers don't really mind people walking through their little fields. Oh, this is quite steep. It's a bit wet too. It's not too bad though. Manageable. Okie dokie. Alright, look at that. That's that one or a falcon or something, is it? Yeah, I was down there. Remember I walked past that way. Yeah. It's really close. I'm wearing my jacket, it's really warm. Even though it's a slight drizzle, but it's a nice view here. Okay, so it's about an hour from here. Kind of running a little bit, jogging a little bit up the hill. Yeah, see, this is the Google route. Straightest. Probably just another way, but I don't mind this actually. I don't fancy going through the forest just yet. I mean, this is hard enough, but it's manageable for now. Look at it. Took off my jacket, it was just too warm. Okay, so there's one way there, one way there. There's one way up here and one way on the right. My Google Maps can't find location. So this is not going great today because there's nothing on the signpost. I guess I'll just keep to the road because that's where it was originally bringing me. Yeah, I'll try the location thing again, my map, but yeah, keep to the road. That's where it was originally going. Try it one more time. Keep to the trail. Okay. Yeah, left or right, eh? Other thing said left, so it did, didn't it? Or did it? Yeah, it did. Okay. No panic over it. It's just the internet was temporarily gone for a second, so it's 33 minutes from here. So I was on the right path anyway. 33 minutes. So 3, 4, 5, I'll be there by 1 o'clock. Kind of an hour behind where I wanted to be, but sure, better than nothing. Let's go, let's do it. Let's have a look where we are. Very quiet. Haven't met anybody since I started from the church. Not one person. See, that's the thing with Switzerland. There's so many trails in the country, so many hiking routes. Literally one for everybody in the country. You know, it's normal enough not to meet anybody because there's so many hiking trails. There's probably loads of people everywhere, but they're all doing different routes. That's the way it is here. You can see there's people do hunting here, I think, or at least bird watching or something. Man, I got a fright there, like walking by the woods. I was saying, I was a sinner. Next thing, bloody 6 fellas come out, dressed in Swiss style hiking gear, you know, the William Tell kind of hat that they wear. Yeah. See, you can. I told you there'd be people in the mountains everywhere. You just have to look for them. Oh man, give me a little fright. So yeah, there's always someone hanging around. And they were camping in the wood. Look at this lovely scenery's getting a bit nicer now as we go higher and higher. Okay, so it's just up here. 22 minutes to the top. Go up here and turn a bit left, and yeah, that's it. 22 minutes. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I see where I went wrong. That's going up there, and I just followed the path without looking. I just went off that way. So it's up, something up this way anyway. And I want to finish this fucking quick, and I'm very miserable now. Look at that. Even in the middle of nowhere I can get spaghetti. Maybe that's a beer, was it? Yeah, oh, alcohol free, fuck that shit. Looks like in there, anyway. Not coming from there. Okay, it has to be because I can't seem to get the internet too strong up here, so my Google Maps is kind of not great at the moment. So I know you pass a restaurant on the way, so hopefully it's up here now. I think it's raining now again. This is the weather that we were expecting for today. It's getting miserable now. I think perhaps I might even just fucking go home once I get back to Schaffhausen. Like, see, I was at a football match yesterday as well, so that's why I'm not with it today really either. This is a nice route though to the top. It's just getting a bit mucky now. That's the only thing. See. Okay, so I went into that place that we're doing the spaghetti. She said it's just very near. Yeah, see, it's one of those things, these fucking small ones that no one ever visits. They're very badly signposted. It's alright for the Jura and the Alps. Everybody goes there, and there's so many different routes. These small ones where nobody visits, just like you have to go around and around in circles to get the bloody peak. I promised I'd go back. They're having spaghetti. Even though I'm not a big fan of spaghetti, more chips on a burger. Yeah, I don't have that much money either, but I spent it on the fucking football yesterday. You know, she seemed friendly. I'd left, she said 7 minutes. Like 7 minutes, I'm fucking been walking 7 minutes and 7 minutes and 7 minutes and 7 minutes. I wanted to hear like 2 minutes. Okay, she said I should be able to see the tower. So, he wants to see the tower, the observation tower. It's literally, the peak is literally a stone's throw from there. I already looked out from, I came out last time from there, and it looked like I was going down, so I went back. The tower's right there. Yes, you can see it. So that's the tower. The peak is probably over there. They're left and right, I think. So panic over. I always get there in the end, but I think I don't really want to go back. Fucking spaghetti, even though I promised her. I'll sit down and have a beer maybe. Oh, she might have something else. And there's people up here. Yeah, so she helped me in the end, that woman. Must be a hobby to have a little guest house here, because you wouldn't be doing too much business if it's raining like this every bloody day. Okay. Okay, so the Hagen turn, the viewing tower is just over there. You see, I don't know where the peak is. I think it's the opposite way, but I don't know. There's people everywhere now, coming out of everywhere. I think I'll go to the tower first, and then if I can't see anything from there, I'll go up this way. Right. Wow. Piss and rain, absolutely piss and rain. Oh lordy lord. I think the best course of action is to sit down and have some spaghetti and we'll chat. Oh, Randen. Okay, I don't know which way the fucking the peak is, but I've got to go up this thing anyway. Okay. Right at the top now. You don't want to be afraid of heights. Oi. Look at that. What a miserable day. Oh, yeah. Hello. Okay, you can see the Alps from there. Not much today though. Oh. Alright, that's about it. I'm not surprised people have fucking missed it. Look at this, like you come out there and you're kind of guessing, and like the fucking grass, look at it, fucking wet. It's a lot of bullshit. And you're like fucking wandering down here like, where is it? Where the fuck is it? You're expecting to see some peak, and it's just fucking this thing. Look, there it is. This is the peak here. How was anybody meant to find that? Jesus Christ. There. The Hagen. Oh man. So this is the actual peak here, but yeah, it's probably slightly higher than surrounding areas. Okay. It's in the Randen mountains. That's the name of the mountain range. It's there in between the Jures. Small mountain range. 908 meters. It's a big anticlimax. Very big anticlimax. There's the Schaffhausen flag kind of logo. Yeah, what a big anticlimax this is. Look, basically in a ditch. No, they got a fucking signpost up there. Okay, so here I am. This is my dinner. I've got one of these. This is bad boys. Look at this. 4%. I think it's a cider. Okay, so I've just been fed by this very nice couple. What's your name?
Marion and Hans-Peter.
Peter, yeah.
All the best to Ireland.
Yes, many greetings.
We love the Irish mountaineers.
Hills. There's only hills in Ireland.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love the hills in Ireland.
We
love Dublin. We love the Temple Bar.
Kilkenny.
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, Temple Bar it's a bit of a hike, isn't it? From bar to bar, you know.
From the Shannon.
Oh, okay.
Do you come from the Shannon? We went to the Shannon.
Oh, so you've been all around Ireland then?
Yes,
Okay.
the Grand Kennel and the Royal Kennel.
Okay, very good.
Yes,
Very good.
we
Very
know
good.
Ireland and we love the pubs and the food and the people over there.
So
GAA.
oh, the GA.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy.
The sport. We know
Yeah.
it. Yes.
So this couple were very kind to a thirsty and hungry traveller today, and I got lost. So thanks for putting me in the right path.
Yeah, you're very, very welcome.
You're welcome.
So yeah, and it was very nice. Spaghetti, and I had a cider, so it was lovely. And so the actual name of this place is
The Randen.
the Randen.
Randenturm.
But the name of this guest house,
Randenhütte.
KS.
KS-Hütte.
KS.
Schaffhausen.
is it on the map? Is it this place?
Yeah.
It's on the map, yeah.
I can
Okay.
show you on the map afterwards.
Okay,
You can take
okay.
a picture.
Okay.
And that's the hut
Yeah.
from the famous handballers from Cadetten.
Okay.
They are the best handballers in Switzerland.
Really?
Whatever
This-
that means. Whatever that means.
This area. Yeah. I notice a lot of people are in their cabins around here, so it seems to be very popular.
Yeah.
You know, just chilling out in cabins. Yeah.
People with lots of money, they have the little houses here. And people like us, we are renting it.
We have the second best solution. we are only the
We're allowed to work here.
Okay.
We're doing the
Okay.
restaurant.
Yes. Look, I found you guys.
Yes.
I just came from there. It's like it's kind of middle of nowhere, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Welcome.
Okay, so I'm on the way back now. Full belly food. Yeah, it's a nice company there. Some Argentinians and Swiss guys, obviously, and the couple were very friendly. Apparently, it's a handball association. They have a little place in the country there, chalet or whatever, guest house. Actually, all the houses here are full of people. It's like a place where people come in the weekends to chill out. It doesn't seem to be as heavy now. That's great. I don't know, is it even raining? Oh, that's brilliant. That was good decision. It's food. Food gives you energy. That's it. I feel energized. Bit stiff now, of course, but I don't know. Did I come this way? I don't know. Just head this way anyway. I might not have noticed those wind turbines because it's clearing up a bit now. So that little town I was in, the bus is once every hour, so fuck it. I don't know, I might have to go back to the Schaffhausen. It's a 2-hour trek. Walk back. If I can get a bus, I'll get a bus, but I don't know. That's it, I'm on the move. I did the hike, got the peak. That's six down now, 20 to go. I'm eating into that challenge. Yeah, that's where I went round in circles. See? So I'll be back. What time is it now? 2:30. It's 2:30 now. So I was expecting to be in Schaffhausen at 2. So I'm mad. Running mad late. 1, because I got lost again, scrambling to get up to that bloody peak. And 2, I sat down for 40 minutes or whatever. So it's 2:30 now. 2:30, 3 or 4. Yeah, 4 o'clock I'll just go straight home. Fuck it. So it was nice to get a break, rest. I mean, to be fair, I did tell them I'd go back once to give me directions to the top. I said I'd return, have the spaghetti. I mean, I'm not a big fan of spaghetti, but yeah, it was nice to get some food in the belly, and had a cider there as well. I had a nice cider, and they were a very nice couple. So yeah, so the lady was telling me it's the handball club in the town. That's their retreat in the countryside. Their guest house cabin. So they're just volunteering for the club, which is very nice. And any money they make goes towards the club. The best handballers in the whole of Switzerland. Yeah, that's just, I don't know, is that how good the handballers of Switzerland are. But anyway, that's it. Very good. Okay, so I'm back this way again. So basically I'm just retracing my steps to that small town, and if I can get a bus, if I'm lucky and it's on the hour, near the hour, and I get a bus, I'm going straight back to Schaffhausen. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Look at it. Oh, thank God it's clearing up. Not raining anymore. Kind of slowly beginning to dry up. It was funny, yeah, we were talking about the Basel Bad Bahnhof. They bloody don't fucking accept Swiss francs, which is bloody annoying. I had to use my card today. Cheeky bastards. You know? Because in Swiss train stations they accept euros. You know? Yeah, it's like they're doing their best to piss everybody off, because the service is crap, the trains are dirty, they're never on time, they're crowded. I'm not looking forward to going back to Basel Bad Bahnhof, because anytime I've been to Schaffhausen, the trip back to Basel Bad Bahnhof, the trip back is always packed and always standing room only. So might be lucky today, let's see. But yeah, let's see. And the guy was saying, like, the Swiss want to run, they wanted to run it not 50-50, they wanted to run the line completely, because they know they do a good job, whereas the Germans didn't want that. So that's why there was a bit of a row about it, I think, something like that. Anyway, it's petty because the customer suffers. I don't know what the German railways are like in the rest of Germany, but you know. But anyway, just as a matter of fact, that oh, right, which way did I go? I can't remember. Now I'm lost again. Oh no, I didn't come that way. Yeah. So I think this is straight down now today. Yeah, I don't want to get lost. Go up that way. This is straight down now to the little town. Oh, it's perfect. I'm making great progress. What I'm saying with the, yeah, just as a matter of fact, that the Basel main train station, Basel SBB, you can also get to Germany from there. Like, you can get to Freiburg and Frankfurt, and that's fine. That's fine. Just these little regional trains, the regional ones that go around Germany from Basel Bad Bahnhof. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I might run down this bloody thing. Let's go. Okay, so I kind of ran down most of that I did this morning. It's much easier. about what, 10 minutes really to get there, and you can see off in the distance the motorway that I was walking beside. Okay, there's the bus stop. I'm very lucky. The bus is coming in about 3 or 4 minutes. So see, it was worth running down the mountain. That's great if I get it now. If it's not what is it? 9 to 11, 3 minutes. That's brilliant. Hopefully now, straight back to Schaffhausen. Okay, managed to get the bus. That's great. Should be there in about 20 minutes. So this is brilliant. Excellent. Excellento. There's the rainfall anyway.
Neue Sachen kommen jetzt, aber das User-Interface ist jetzt neu, bei dem Video so klar, das ist jetzt auch nicht passiert mit dem Browser. 400.000 Kubik, noch 1 Sekunde. Ja. 5.000. 620 bis 650. Das zeigt, dass wir schlau machen über die ganze Sache. I
decided to get the train home, the more expensive one by Zoro, simply because I just couldn't be bothered waiting. I wanted to get the slow German train, or the fast German train. It's we've had to wait nearly 45 minutes, 16 minutes past the hour every hour, so I don't know, just for the sake of what, 15 quid maybe, just get the 150, even though it's slower, but I'm warm, I'm on the train, I'm moving and I'm on the way home, so that's it. So as for today, it's difficult enough, but once I got up there I got down fairly quick, but I didn't enjoy it really. It's just too wet and miserable, and the peak wasn't much at all. So anyway, that's Schaffhausen done. So I'll take a break now for the football, and I'll be back on the heights around July. Over and out.
Too far in front of them today. I also am not sure about the leaving the shirt untouched. Shot from distance, goal! And look who it is! I know somebody who scores from long range early in football matches. His name's Robbie Di Matteo. He's done it at the shed end, and Viali's off and celebrating. Chelsea 1 into 0.